So hi and welcome again to another new video. I'm trying to make this video in two parts because actually I was blank in the other video I made. So I was just saying too many stories that are nice stories, but I've not actually talked about what I'm supposed to talk about. So I was talking about schooling and working. Now I've been getting some personal message from direct messages about people asking me if it's possible to school and work as an international student here in Canada. And I would just say I've watched a couple of videos before coming here from YouTube channels, and I've also met a couple of people that have spent years also here. And I've also talked to people, basically I love asking questions, and I feel like that's the best way to get answers to whatever it is you are trying to know. Ask questions, be open, and trying to pick different answers together, and you get your own personal answer. So I've been asking like a couple of people answers and questions, and watching videos, and just doing a lot of research. And now this is my own take on the whole thing. Can you work in school and pay your tuition fee and also your whole stuff here? So first and foremost, as a student here, I think from October 2022 to December, you can work as long as you want. And I came here during summer, and every summer before this whole rule that the government brought in, you can work more than 20 hours, because normally it's supposed to be 20 hours for students to work per week. But the rule they brought in, like, that will last from October last year to October 2022 to December this year, that's December 2023, says you can work as long as you want to. So now that rule is like favoring most international students. But let's take this for instance. If you're coming to somewhere new, you haven't paid your tuition fee. Let's say you get your housing apartment fee for the first month, you get your feeding fee, you get it from your country coming down here. It's really nice. But your tuition fee is like the main reason why you should come to the country in the first place. Let's say they didn't ask you at your immigration office, at immigration when you were asking questions, or they didn't ask about if you've paid your tuition fee, and you finally get to the country, and there's a deadline before you pay your tuition fee, and you feel like you could come to the country and work before that. First, I would say you should have a backup, one. And number two, I would advise you to get the tuition fee from your country, even though it's just for, if your school accepts instrumental payments, even though it's just for the first semester, you get the tuition fee from your country before coming here, or you have a backup. The backup can be your own finance, or your sponsor's finance, or people around you that can actually have the money on ground, just in case you come here and things don't work out. Some people come here and for like 4 months, they might not get a job. Some will come for like 5 months, they might not get a job. And some people just come first week, second week, or third week, and they get a job. Your story might be either of all this. So you don't want to fall in the space of the wrong space, because if you don't, I've not made research about this, but I'm hearing like if you don't register your courses also within 150 days as an international student, you would they would report you to this. I don't know, somebody just said it, but it's not a confirmed news. I'm just saying what someone said, you understand? So but I'm just trying to tell you, like, if you want to come, try and get like your tuition fee maybe for the first semester, you pay that. Then when you land, you can start looking for the job, or looking for anything you want to look for way to get income for the next semester, and that would actually favor you. And for most people, my advice would be coming during summer, because during summer it's quite easy to do many things because of the weather. It's quite easy to do many things. It's quite easy to go out, meet people. People are always outside during summer, meet people. There are always many functions. There are many job fairs, because summer is like a holiday, but you can take summer classes, but it's a holiday. So people travel out of Winnipeg, people travel out of their province, people travel out of the province where they are. They go to different province, they go to a new country, they go to another country, they go to their own country. So there are like job openings, and if you come during that time, the weather is favoring you. There are many things favoring you, like when coming during winter, or when the weather is not so good for you. So my advice would be come during summer, and then enroll for your course. Then you can start searching for the jobs you want to search for, because If you come during winter and you're thinking, oh, you can be walking around looking for job, or there will be job for you, there might be job basically, but I'm just trying to tell you what is more favorable for you. So that's why I'm saying coming during summer is better. Then try your best to get all your things together. If you feel like you can pay the money, let's say you get a job for minimum wage now, which is about 14-15, that's the minimum wage currently in my own province, and you work, let's say you come during summer, you work, they can't give you 40 hours straight up. That's what you should know. If you are a new worker, they cannot give you 40 hours straight up. Let's say they love you, they give you 25 hours. You times that 14 hours times 25, I don't know how much is this now. With that one, that's for a week. And some jobs, most jobs, they pay bi-weekly. Now your bi-weekly payments, they will still remove tax, they'll still remove. Now if you are thinking you can save up all this petty money, because basically we call all this kind of job that are minimum wage or something higher than the minimum wage a bit survival jobs. Not something like, it's not a job that it's not a job that you're using to like survive. Basically all this kind of job, we count it as something maybe you used to pay your house rent, survive for the month, you know, buy clothes if you need to, and do stuff. But when you want to make money there are jobs you have to do, and those ones have higher pay. So all these minimum wage job, and if you are lucky enough, you get like higher than minimum wage, maybe $16 or $18. There are jobs like that too, and they are like survival jobs, but you can get it too. It's still not enough to this thing. You can save it up after you've paid your semester tuition fee, and you can save it up and try and pay for the next semester. From there you can be doing like, you know, as process. But the first time is always advisable, bring your tuition fee, get a backup, and just try and sort it out, so you won't have any problem whatsoever. Because you know, you put in your file that you have sponsor. The sponsor is supposed to have the money because you submitted proof of funds. Then when you come and you don't have the money somehow, you are coming to a new country, you don't know how things are, so you have to plan your life ahead. So that's why I'm like, my own stance would be have backup. That's just it, have backup. You can risk it coming and hoping you would. And you know, sometimes mentality is good. If you have a positive mentality about, okay, I can get a job within 1 week, fine, but you know, anything can happen. This is life. So basically my own stance would be have backup and try your best to be positive, because I don't even know what else to say. Just have backup. That's my own stance. I hope this answers the question of, can you pay your tuition fee and like with the work you do? You can, but have backup, and you might not be able to do it at first landing here because you might not get a job. Shikina, sorry, Sefini. That's all. And thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this page. And if you have any questions, just comment, or I'll put my handles under the description button, so you can, and my previous videos too, you can go and watch it to see some of the things I said too about coming to Canada. And let me not lie to you, if you are someone that used to feel lonely, that used to feel like you are used to having people around you, hey, this place will be terrible for you, like for the first 1 to 2 months, because of, hey, it's hard to make friends. And I don't blame people, basically, because everybody have work. Either you have work or you have school, you have something to do, and when you are done with those thoughts, you're tired, you want to rest because you have maybe the next day or so. So what time do you have to be sitting down with somebody and be trying to make friends or this? Everybody just on their own, just do your stuff and continue. So you can't blame them. So you have to know that where you're coming to, it might not be easy for you to make friends, and you just have to have that at the back of your mind. It's not their fault, you cannot blame them. So yeah, my talk don't do too much. Thank you very much. Bye bye.